Computer gaming in the mid-90s was a very different beast to today's download services, browser games, and streaming gameplay. Back then, computer games came in boxes the size of dictionaries that weighed 3 pounds and included all manner of documentation, stacks of floppy disks, occasionally even in multiple formats, and occasionally even little extra trinkets like cloth maps, medallions, code wheels, that sort of thing. A lot of this stuff is missing in mini-games these days unless you buy the collector's edition, assuming your game has one and assuming you're willing to spend the extra $10 to $30. What came in the game's box was often the first bit of the game experience, before you even got the game installed. But there's another essential part of the game experience, the installer itself. See, when you first bought a game, you'd wait a long time for it to install to your hard drive, and some games would go to great lengths to make these installation periods tie into the game. Otherwise, they'd just give you encouragement to fill out your registration card or advertise for other games by the same publisher, but that's not what we're focusing on today. Sadly, with the advent of download services like Steam and Origin and Gamersgate, this is not really the case with computer games anymore, since downloading is basically installing in itself. Rather amusingly, the PlayStation 3 has a few games that require installation before they can be played, such as Metal Gear Solid 4, Heavy Rain, Yakuza 4. These installers, when they're not using Sony's boring progress bar, at least give you something cool to watch while you're waiting the 20 minutes for the files to copy from the Blu-ray disc. This is far from a new thing, though. DOS games were doing this sort of thing back as far as the early 1990s, and a few games would go above and beyond making their installers as essential to the game experience as the intro cutscene. I've decided that this video will pay tribute to the best and brightest stars of the DOS installers that shaped the game experience or offered some neat bonuses.
Center. Center. Sound hardware initialized. This program will install Command and Conquer to the following directory. If you wish to install to another directory and/or drive, please type it in below. Thank you. Installing. Please stand by. While you are waiting, please fill out your registration card and send it in. For last-minute changes and notes, please examine the README file.
Walking was not exactly and it seemed more like gliding. They went from the picnic area to the
Installation complete.
Ah, thank you. Digital sound working. Configure music card. Ready for music test. Choose install directory. Choose install size. Ready to install.
Your sound card works perfectly. Your sound card works perfectly. Your sound card works perfectly. Enjoying yourself? Your sound card works perfect.
Sound hardware initialized. This program will install Red Alert to the following directory. If you wish to install to another directory or drive, please type it in below. Thank you. Installing. Please fill out the registration card while you are waiting. For last-minute changes and notes, please view the README file.
He who controls the past commands the future. He who commands the future conquers the past.